Have you ever wondered what makes the difference between a product people absolutely love and one that just, completely bombs? Well, the answer often comes down to two little letters, UI and UX. So let's dive in and figure out what they are, why they matter so much, and how they can stop a multi-million-dollar disaster before it even starts. First, I just want you to look at this number, $120 million. That's a mind-blowing amount of money for a new company to raise. I mean, what kind of world-changing, revolutionary idea do you think attracted that kind of cash? Yep, a juice machine. And not just any juice machine, a super expensive, high-tech cold-press juice machine. And no, this is not the start of a joke. It's the beginning of a truly legendary cautionary tale in the world of product design. So let's unpack this story because it is the perfect example of why understanding your user, your customer, isn't just a nice idea, it's absolutely critical for survival. Okay, so picture this. The pitch was for this sleek, beautifully designed, Wi-Fi connected machine sitting on your kitchen counter. For just under $700, it was going to deliver the Silicon Valley dream of health. You'd buy these special proprietary packs of fresh fruits and veggies, kind of like a Keurig, right? But for fancy green juice. The machine would then use 4 tons of force to squeeze out the perfect glass. Sounds pretty impressive, huh? Well, here's where it all fell apart. Turns out that crazy expensive, super high-tech machine was completely unnecessary. Users quickly figured out that you could get pretty much the same result just by squeezing the juice packs with your own 2 hands. The entire reason for the $700 machine to exist just vanished, literally overnight. So, you have to ask, how could a mistake this big even happen? Well, it all boils down to a fundamental misunderstanding of what people actually need and want. And that brings us right to the heart of this whole thing, the crucial difference between UI and UX. Okay, think of it like this. The user interface, or UI, is the dashboard of your car. It's the steering wheel, the speedometer, all the buttons, the gear shift. It's all the stuff you can see and touch. The user experience, or UX, is the actual feeling of driving that car. Is it smooth? Is it intuitive? Is it clunky and frustrating? Does it make you feel in control or just stressed out? One is what you interact with. The other is how you feel about it. So to put it simply, UI is the what. It's all the tangible stuff you see. The color of the app, the shape of a button, the font you're reading right now. It is the literal point of contact between you and a product. UX, then, is the how it feels. It's the entire journey, from start to finish. Does using this thing feel easy and obvious, or does it just make you want to throw it against the wall? A bad UX, like Juiceros, leaves you with the absolute worst feeling of all, wondering why you even bothered in the first place. But here's the thing, a great user experience doesn't just happen by magic. The design guru Jesse James Garrett actually breaks it down into 5 separate layers. It shows you how a great experience is built methodically, from the ground up. And the key here is that you have to move from the abstract idea to the concrete thing. You have to start with strategy, knowing the core why behind your product. Only then can you define the scope, which is what it will actually do. That informs the structure, or how a user will navigate it. From there, you build the skeleton, the basic layout. And only at the very end do you get to the surface, the final visuals. You can't start with the paint job. So if that's what UX is, the next logical question is, when does it happen? Is it just one step you check off a to-do list? The answer to that is a hard no. It's a constant, living process. See, great design isn't just a pretty coat of paint you slap on at the end. It's always on. It has to be woven into the entire process, right from the beginning with research to figure out what people need, all the way to the end with testing to see if you actually got it right. This is often called the lean UX cycle. You start by thinking and making simple versions, or prototypes. Then engineers build it. But here it is, the most important part. You check it with real, actual users, and their feedback, it doesn't end the process. It's the fuel for the next round of thinking. It's this continuous loop of learning, building, and improving. And this cycle, this whole idea, is what brings us right back to Juicero and the main lesson here. It's all about making sure you are building something that people genuinely want, need, and can actually use. The design firm IDEO has this simple but really powerful Venn diagram. For any product to succeed, it has to hit that sweet spot right in the middle. It has to be technically feasible, meaning can we actually build it? It has to be economically viable, can we make money doing it? And most importantly, it has to be desirable. Do people actually want this thing? And this just nails the Juicero problem, doesn't it? Was it feasible? Yes, absolutely. They built a working 4-ton force-applying machine. Was it viable? Not really. That $699 price tag was way too steep. But the absolute biggest failure was desirability. People wanted fresh juice, sure, but they did not want or need a $700 machine for something they could just do with their hands. So, here's the crucial point of this whole explainer. The entire field of UI/UX, all the research, the cycles, the testing, it's all designed to answer that one critical question of desirability. It's the process that saves you from building something that nobody actually wants. It's how you find out if people can just squeeze the bag with their hands before you spend $120 million. So the next time you have a brilliant idea, I want you to remember the story of Juicero. You might know you can build it, and you might think you can sell it, but the single most important question you have to answer, the one that good design is all about, is this: will anyone truly want it?